What's up, guys? Surprise! Mountain Dew and Doritos Pro. Wow, GMC, you were even waiting for this one. I'm so lucky to have such dedicated fans. So, we're going to be doing some E3 ribbing today. How about that? This might be the only conference I do a stream for. What happened in my throat? This might be the only E3 conference I do a stream for. Because Sony isn't here this year. But hey, one's pretty good. But we're starting a bit early so we can have people give people enough time to get inside the stream. Oops, that's not the right stream at all. Okay, just one moment. Pop this out of full screen for a second. Hold on, let me get things ready. Kind of doing this on the fly. Just one second, guys. And to get up a window so I can see what you're writing. Okay, we should be good now. Do we get 2 Dartigan streams in one day? It's looking like that, isn't it? How lucky are you? So, let me go ahead and do a... I'm only going to do a Discord announcement for this. I didn't bother making any type of YouTube video for what's going to be a very short stream. There we go, all done. I can't believe you actually took your sin and put the sin in the video. Which one was it, Zaid? I do occasionally use lines that people come up with in chat. That's why we call it the research stream. Am I going to stream all the conferences? Probably not. I might actually only end up streaming the Xbox conference. Yeah, I know why you're busy, Sly. You're actually there. I'll wave if... Yeah, Sly might wave to us if he gets on camera, everyone. Hey, Bertram, how are you? A long time no see indeed, man. When's the last time you were in a stream? Make sure these are paused. I pulled up a couple different links to the stream in case one goes down. So I have the Twitch stream of it, the Mixer stream of it, and the Xbox stream of it. We're going to start off watching this just in case. Seems to save this option. The one with Eli helping Psycho Mantis. Oh, that one. It seemed like a worthwhile sin. I kind of deliberated on it because it's kind of, you know, shooting the gun a bit early, since it'd make more sense to put it in 5. I mean 4 whenever, or you know, no, 5. Getting my Metal Gear Solid history mixed up, but I might not end up doing 5, so I figured, yeah, I'll put it in here since I don't know if I'll ever sin Metal Gear 5. So let's make our predictions. New Xbox Obviously, that's what everyone's probably tuning into this to see. That might be the biggest, information. On top of that, the From Software Game of Thrones author guy. He also went to hunt for me. I'm one in the Dynamite Heady t-shirt. Now, everyone keep a lookout for Sly. He's wearing a Dynamite Heady t-shirt. I don't know if they'll cut too many shots of the crowd, but hey. Make sure, we'll try to find you, Sly. But, yeah, the From Software game. I'm also expecting Cyberpunk release date at the E3 conference. Halo Infinite, and some couple surprises, because they better be bringing some surprises, because goddamn, what else do they have at this point? Gears of War, that's the only other one we know of. Sly Dante works for a gaming website called Hardcore Gamer. It's actually a pretty good website. More on that Battletoads game. Let's check and see if the audio is too loud for... Is that too loud to hear me over, or do I need to turn the desktop audio down? Oh yeah, though, I'm a big defender of the idea that Microsoft got their shit pushed in this entire generation because they shot themselves in the foot from the very beginning. You'll get no arguments otherwise from me. So they really need to bring their A game on this and the next E3 to really make up for lost ground. Yeah, Battletoads wasn't the only game they revealed last year that they haven't really revealed any information on since, like Gears of War 5. That was one that they only ever had the one trailer for. Man, Halo Infinite. They've been playing their cards close to their chest. And I feel like they kind of had to because, well, obviously this generation was a bust. I think most of these will be cross-platform, but I agree they're going to show off a lot of cross-platform titles, but they also are going to have some, well, all of Xbox stuff is cross-platform, at least on Xbox and PC. So, pretty much everything you see here will be a PC and there goes my throat again. PC and Xbox exclusive, so, no surprises. It's actually kind of weird. On one front, I support that idea because it's consumer-friendly, but on the other hand, I honestly think it hurts them because there's less reason to buy an Xbox because I can just play it on PC too. It's a really weird situation. Hey, Furious Impulse, thank you for your 10-month subscription, dude. And yeah, E3 stream, my friend. It's like they're doing a good thing by releasing stuff on PC as well, but I do believe it also hurts their sales of their console. Did everyone assume Metro would be Xbox exclusive? I don't remember that. You think, you think Microsoft did well this generation? I don't think they did. Just because their numbers might not be terrible, doesn't mean their reputation hasn't taken a beating. Compare it to the Xbox 360 generation, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, that's the thing, Kilroy. You don't need an Xbox if you have a PC. You can play all the Xbox exclusive games on your PC. You're hoping well, Ninja Theory already announced their game. It's a kind of four-person multiplayer game. Well, they haven't announced it, but it was leaked. It didn't really look that great. From what little I saw of it. Hey, Daciana. Kicks down door. You guys make it really hard to keep these doors up. I'm mainly a PC gamer as well, but I also have the consoles just for the exclusives because there are some damn good exclusives there. Except for my Xbox. These Metal Gear Solid games I'm playing are the first reason I've had to turn it on in like 2 years. All of the stream funds go to the upkeep of doors. It's a sad subsistence we have. What I expect out of Microsoft, new console, or at least details on it. Halo, Gears of War as the staples of those consoles. I'm expecting some kind of that From Software game to be announced, probably Cyberpunk, and after that, I'm expecting some surprises. I don't really know what, to be honest. This is a weird E3 conference for Microsoft. They got the entire show floor basically to themselves. They can't just show off sequels and reboots. I think they have to show some new stuff. Another Rise, Son of Dawn. I highly doubt that. That is essentially Microsoft's knack. It was just a game released at the launch to have something out that they can make real quick and easy, and show off the console's strength. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I respect them for doing it, but I think it's probably shooting themselves in the foot on the console end from releasing on PC. But I'm hoping they can make a comeback, because competition is good. Did I just say knack? Microsoft's The Order? That might be a better actual description when you think about it, but I'm just comparing them, the release time frame. They both came out as launch games. We'll let the music play, but... Still waiting for the order? There might be an order too, apparently. What stupid name do they... Oh, what that... I'd completely forgotten about that. What... They won't call it an Xbox 4, that's for sure. What kind of stupid name could they possibly give the new Xbox? Xbox Orb. No. I don't know. Maybe they'll just call it Xbox 2. Xbox Infinite. I think that was actually a code name for the original Xbox One. Xbox Last Chance. There we go. There's a title for you. Xbox market share. Yeah, I saw the new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. Wow, that looked dumb. What is the event about? It's the E3 stuff. When you're streaming the special event like E3, you put it in the special event category. Alright, see you on the other side, Slide Dante. Down to the last minute. One last audio check. You guys can hear me over the sound of this currently really loud music, right? Just want to make sure. I'll try not to talk over any trailers though. Except for exclamations of cool, or yay, or boo. Might be a lot of boos. Play some bingo. I didn't prepare a bingo card, unfortunately. Do we have a boo emote? You can press F. You can use F as a stand-in boo. Or you can also use my cat meowing dart bite on the Franker face emotes. Emotion could also work. Is it just me, or does this feel like watching old school MTV? Welcome back to the Music Television Awards. Who is your best artist?
This is the Xbox E3 2019 briefing.
Paid clapping. How much do you think you get paid to clap at an event? Oh, there's the Battletoads. Sly Dante got his wish. Congrats, Sly Dante. Your prayer came through. We Happy Few? Don't think I'd show that one off. Get paid in a free game. I guess We Happy Few is getting a DLC.
The corporate model is the
Outer Worlds.
most efficient structure history has ever shown us.
Scheduled scarcity is a
Coming to an Epic store near you. In other words, being delayed on PC by a year.
provides security in a senseless and chaotic world. This is Halcyon, the furthest colony in the galaxy, proudly owned and operated by corporations. Everything we have, everything we are, we owe to them. They are always with us. No one has ever gone against them. But
It's a little too
a
quiet.
stranger has just arrived. Someone who's
All right, let me turn it up.
corporate.
How about now?
Someone who's digging up their secrets. Someone who could be a villain or a hero.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me.
Or a psychopath.
Little more. Oh. Okay, we'll turn it up to 68%. How about now?
I suppose time will tell, but no matter who this stranger chooses to be, the Halcyon colony will never be the same.
Bored. All their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine!
It would help if the quality was at source.
At E3 2018, we announced that Ninja Theory had joined Xbox Game Studios, a move that has given us an incredible boost in achieving the creative ambition of our teams. We've started work on a number of new games at the studio, and in the near future, we'll be sharing details on all of these projects. When we joined Xbox Game Studios, we already had a very exciting game several years in the making, and we're happy to return to E3 to share this with you.
As creative director, I'm stoked to be here to share our new game with you guys. It combines two of my gaming passions, third-person action combat and competitive team multiplayer. Our technical alpha is kicking off in just a couple of weeks, and we'd love for you to sign up, get involved, and tell us what you think. Or if you're here at E3, come and join us for a game. I really hope you guys like it. Check it out. This is Bleeding Edge.
World premiere.
Again, their name of their game has something to do with a sword in the title. Edge. How do they always do that? It can't be by accident, right? It has to be intentional. Heavenly Sword, Hellblade, and now Bleeding Edge. Yeah, the DMC, that was it. And Enslaved, yeah, but a lot of their games do have sword titles. Is this like Fortnite trying to be Overwatch? I mean... we put a Fortnite in our Overwatch. I'm waiting for them to come out and say, available right now! Had some cool art and character designs, though. I'll give them that. Oh, Ori. Alright, all your girlfriends are very happy right now. Oh, you're not too old for anything, man. Don't ever say that. There's no such thing as being too old for something. If you like something, don't let your age be hold you back. What, girlfriends? Hey, I'm being optimistic and expecting you guys to found love. I know it's an amazing game, but it's very much loved by female gamers. That I've noticed. Because it's squee cute. You went looking for love but found my channel instead. Oh no. Now I feel bad. What have I done to you poor children? It's like a side-scrolling Pixar movie. Oh, I like these new... oh, Minecraft. I like these new conventions that just get right to the game. Oh, the Minecraft RPG, never mind. I forgot about that. Edgecraft. MCRPG. Now that actually is a cool acronym for a genre. Diablocraft. This seems 7 years too late. You'd be wrong. Minecraft is actually having a pretty big resurgence on YouTube. You know, I would play this. I honestly would. I like Minecraft, even though I don't play it anymore. I might give that a shot. Well, they're not transitioning to PC, they're just doing both at the same time. I like it, but I honestly think it hurts their console business. Coming spring.
Please welcome the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Would I play story mode again? No. Hell no. There he is. I swear that guy is permanently 50. I've been watching him do this stuff for ages, and he never ages. He still looks exactly the same.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We
Hey,
on
Kelp
Team
Soup.
Xbox live for this exact moment. The moment we get to share the best of our art form here with you in LA. And the moment you get to experience breathtaking new stories, new worlds, and new heroes for the very first time. This moment isn't just about finding some new games, it's about discovering your new games. This decisive moment of discovery is etched in your gaming history.
See, Bertram, he knows what I'm talking about.
Your every achievement, your every moment, your every new friend. This is why we on Team Xbox are always and will be dedicated to unleashing the next new games for you to discover and love.
Hey, Gamer Matt.
So whether you're one of the thousands with us here in Microsoft Theater,
We all got paid to be here.
or one of the billions around the world who play games, welcome to E3 2019.
We didn't get paid to watch, though. He's been time traveling from E3 to E3.
This right now is the single most creative and energizing time in gaming history. Games and gamers together now have the sheer magnitude to be a significant unifying force for the world. The expanding universe of gaming has opened a new era of creative possibility, with more games, more creators, and more industry players than ever before. And gamers were everywhere. In under 2 decades, the number of players in the world has more than tripled. Over 2 billion of us now play games in every region and on every continent. And with new technological leaps, we get to play whatever we want, with whomever we want, and wherever we want.
Suck it, Sony. Apparently.
On Team Xbox, every decision is guided by our belief that gaming is for everyone. My team and I are single-minded in our resolve to bring everyone the games they want, to connect everyone to play with the friends they want, and to empower everyone to play wherever they want. This is why we keep innovating hardware and services. It's why we're uniting communities through crossplay, and it's why we're investing with new distinctive creators.
Oh, sorry about lag. You guys know how my
gaming is for
ISP
you.
is.
This is why we scour the world for your next new games. This today is the largest showcase of games on any stage, anywhere this year.
Yeah, because Sony's not here. Yeah, yes.
Today, from the thousands of games in development across Xbox One and Windows PC, we're highlighting 60 games for you.
Half of them will just be very short
14
snippets.
games from Xbox Game Studios, and over 30 games premiering in Xbox Game Pass.
Literally,
In
it doesn't matter
addition to
what time I
showcasing
stream,
all
my
of these
ISP will
games
fuck
over
up
the
and start
show,
lagging everything.
We'll also announce what's next at Xbox Game Studios. Sharing our expansive plans for streaming, and of course, revealing more about our next new console. So thank you for joining us today. Let's jump in.
There might be some lag, guys, because of my ISP, but just keep with it. On the Star Wars game again. Maybe they have a good section of gameplay to show off this time.
Ready to do this?
Or immediately, this is better. Still looks like Uncharted, though.
Hey! Who are you? Got a name?
Uncharted Wars.
Cal Kestis.
Saw Gerrera.
I'm here on Jedi business.
I'm actually thinking of a lag emote.
Jedi dead.
Not all of them. stop them. That's the plan.
We have to stop them, but since we know this takes place well before that happens, we don't really accomplish much. Don't you love it when stories are set like that? In the wrong time period?
Yet lost.
So, Jedi Fallen Order, right?
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
But, yeah, it's always weird when they have a game set well before, you know, the actual conclusion is ever reached.
Premiere.
And you know, like, well, I know not much can actually be changed in this game. Outlast? Outlast 3? Yep, Outlast 3.
What the?
Okay, that one's a surprise.
Peter Shannon, a 9-year-old boy, went missing on Saturday.
Or maybe not Outlast, it's got third-person cutscenes.
Search in the Black Hills forest.
Okay, Bullet. Let's
Black
find
Hills?
this kid.
Where do I know that from?
Bullet!
Okay, a horror game with a dog. I'm kind of digging that. That's actually cool. This is Blair Witch.
Okay, Bullet. Let's find this kid.
Wow, a Blair Witch game. Nearly 20 years after that. Well over 20 years after that was a thing. I knew I recognized the name Blair, the Black Hills from something. Striking while the metal is hot on that one. Okay, that looked pretty cool. I like the idea of a horror game where you have a dog pet. That could be interesting. Oh! Okay, everyone. Pants off.
V, my man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up, we gonna be with you in a minute. What? Oh, come on, man. Your neck, it's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, in and out! We're rich! Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie! Jack? Oh, No. Okay, get to a clinic, now!
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Oh, that is a creepy Alexa.
Okay, just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry.
Oh, more for you.
Take the chip decks.
Every corporal
that's my cat's name.
is gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
Bruh. Hopefully they'll show some gameplay of that too at some point during the conference.
Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
What? No! Holy... They got... You absolute mad lads. A wild Keanu appears.
Please welcome Keanu Reeves.
Okay, clap. How much do you think they paid for that?
All right. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. All right. I gotta talk to you about something. We gotta talk to you about something. CD Projekt Red. Cyberpunk 2077. All right. A while back, the guys from CD Projekt Red approached me and asked me to be a part of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077. They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating stories. Cyberpunk.
Why lag? Because my ISP.
The metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah.
I think this is an actual honest reaction from the crowd, not just being paid for it.
The feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future.
Keanu Reeves, also a man who doesn't age.
Breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. All right. So, I guess I gotta finish this. So tell me, do you guys want to know when there's the release date? Yeah. All right. Then check this out.
Check this shit out. That needs to be a meme. Keanu Reeves pointing at the screen, that needs to be memed.
Easy.
Right now.
Mr. Hand sent me. Am I right for the job? Okay, I'm in.
You can make that into anything you want.
You have gone through to the other side.
Let's do this.
Oh, 2020. April. Well, you can expect the memes to appear probably in the next couple minutes of that moment.
World premiere.
Yeah, the early next year is going to be pretty fucking crazy from the sound of things. Can I just say I love games that look like traditional cartoons and animate like them too? Better get working on that Sin schedule. So this is Undertale with more of a budget, right? Deer Mom. What is it about deers that make them such good moms? Spirit Fair. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Houseboats are cool too. So far, good job, Xbox. Battletoads. No longer as hard as it once was. I might have to play this though. That and the new Streets of Rage game. I wonder if that game will be nearly as difficult as the original. Oh, cool, it's our middle school notebook. Yo, is Nintendo making an Xbox game? Made by the Dragon Quest guy? Oh, no, it's not. It looks like it is, though. Sort of. The monster design. This looks like it'd be good with Nintendo cardboard. Sequel incoming, The Legend of Wrong. I'm sorry, chat. Here's a bunch of games we're going to show off all at once, because we said we were showing off 60. We have to get through a lot of them a lot quicker. Some of these games are already available. Oh, thank you, Bertram, for clipping that. Secret Neighbor. That's been up for a while, hasn't it? So long it's already got tons and tons of mobile, copies.
Please welcome Head of Xbox Partnerships, Sarah Bond.
All the ID at Xbox games you
sorry
just
once
saw
again for a lag.
will premiere on Xbox Game Pass.
Popping up every once in a while.
At Xbox, our passion is to help you find and play the games that you love through creation, curation, and discovery. The ultimate expression of that passion is Xbox Game Pass. My team travels the globe, seeking out fan favorites and hidden gems, and crafts partnerships with their creators so that you can discover your next favorite game.
That is a big honking earring she's wearing.
Epic adventures, and iconic characters, all for you to explore. It has been awesome to see the record-breaking success developers have had in Xbox Game Pass, introducing their games to new players and creating lifelong fans. Since launch, we have tripled the number of partners in Game Pass, adding more games from more genres. Platformers, RPG, adventure, sports, puzzles, and more every single month. And of course, every Xbox Game Studios title you see today will premiere in Game Pass day one.
No, this has been going on for about 30 minutes now, Real Catch.
We are thrilled to announce new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass on console today, including Batman Arkham Knight, Metro Exodus, Hollow Knight, and Borderlands: The Handsome Collection.
Yes, exciting.
Amazing games that you can start playing today. Our mission at Xbox is for you to be able to play any game with anyone, anywhere. And we know for many of you that means PC. That is why last month we announced Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Circumvent your Epic Store with us.
Today, the Game Pass journey on PC begins. Now, PC players can discover their next favorite game with Xbox Game Pass. We have curated over 100 games just for PC, including favorites like Imperator Rome and Football Manager 2019.
Everyone's favorites, those two games. Played a lot.
And for the first time on PC, starting with Halo Reach, the entire Master Chief Collection.
Okay, there's a solid one.
Woo! We are thrilled to share that Xbox Game Pass for PC launches in open beta today.
Today, gamers, today.
Whenever you're ready.
You'd be surprised how many people want to play Football Manager games. Football, as it's known in Europe, football is, big over there. Like one of the best-selling games every year is always like what, FIFA or whatever the other game is. Yeah, the conference so far was kind of peaked with Keanu.
Xbox Game Pass for PC is here now. Try it out by downloading the all-new Xbox app on Windows. And if you want it all, we have created a membership just for you. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Let's clap and cheer even though we don't know what it entails. It's a keyword.
You get everything. Xbox Game Pass for console with over 100 great games. Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community. And now, Xbox Game Pass for PC at no additional charge.
Alright, that's not a bad deal.
And because it's E3, everyone can jump in and play today for $1.
We forgot to mention it's really hard to cancel.
Your next favorite game.
World premiere.
That's unusual. Pilot Wings? Is this Pilot Wings? Yeah, this is Pilot Wings, or something like it. Flight Simulator. Well, that's one I wasn't expecting. Xbox gamers will be really down for that. Well, we probably got some Germans watching who are literally just like salivating at this point. Really into those simulation games. Stop it now? No, you always have to make the German simulator game jokes. Sorry. I don't know what it is about Germans, but they love their sim games.
Do you remember a time when armies were built and powerful cities collapsed? When the smallest of choices echoed through the pages of history. It was an age of empire.
Oh wow, Microsoft. You're speaking good language here. Whoa. Yeah, this is a fuck yes. I hear the fuck yes going out amongst a lot of PC gamers right now.
Razors? I ain't seen you in a donkey's age. Welcome to beautiful Colorado. Home to the Purple Mountains Master G of the Rockies. Hike through colorful canyons. Get up close and
I'm sorry.
with a wild and woolly wildlife. Sample home-cooked delicacies. Eat where the locals eat. Visit Colorado Springs. There's so much to see and do in this post-apocalyptic winter wonderland.
Why are so many post-apocalyptic games so goofy?
Friends! Colorado has colorful characters and friendly faces everywhere you look. See our
It's like everyone wants to be Fallout.
airport. And don't forget to pick yourself up a nifty souvenir. So don't be shy, Colorado.
Everyone gets a new sense of humor in the apocalypse.
First round's on you.
Yeah, I've seen that guy in a game before. I believe it was, one of those full motion video games on Laserdisc.
Please welcome head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty.
Mad Dog, I think it was.
Games are at the heart of our mission. Over the last year, we added 7 new game development studios to Xbox. It's fantastic to see some of these studios already sharing new games on our E3 stage, and there's more to come. I have the privilege of working with some of the best studios around the globe. And for me, great studios are about people, teams, and ideas. Our success comes down to one thing: creating great games that players love. And great games come from great developers. That's why I'm honored today to announce that joining Xbox Studios is Double Fine Productions.
Oh. So they nearly killed Double Fine years ago with Psychonauts, and now they bought them so they can have they can have Psychonauts 2.
Double Fine has been a beacon
That is
of
ironic.
creativity and spirit in game development for almost 20 years, with classic games like Psychonauts, Brutal Legend, and Broken Age. I'm looking forward to Double Fine joining Xbox and seeing what we create together. Please join me in welcoming the founder and president of Double Fine Productions, Tim Schafer.
Yeah, Psychonauts was originally designed as an Xbox exclusive, then they canceled it, and it nearly destroyed Double Fine as a company, and now they're back. It's full circle.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much.
How's this going to affect all the backers of Psychonauts 2, though?
Xbox Game Studios, and I'm here to personally reassure you, Matt. I don't know what you've heard, but I'm a team player. Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff, Excel stuff, whatever you want, we are there. Yeah.
Tim, we just want you to make great games.
Oh, that's such a relief because I was totally lying. In that case, we brought a brand new trailer for Psychonauts 2. Take a look if you dare.
Please don't cancel our game now that you own us. Yeah, this game was backed on Fig, so I wonder how that's gonna, all the backers are gonna, feel about that.
My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job. We're on a mission.
Rasputin?
I'm on him. Looking for me? No. Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Roboto.
I put the old egg in the box in the basket in the No, I won't tell. I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please.
Okay, I'll definitely be playing that. I love Psychonauts. That's such a good game.
World premiere.
Yep, that's the Invader Zim voice. Oh. Oh, that O just went to an O. Cool. Cries in Star Wars. Maybe we have too many Dragon Ball games now. There's been like one every month. Dude, I don't remember Nappa kicking Goku's ass. How many times have these Japanese voice actors voiced these exact lines over the years? Yeah, some of those voice actors are getting pretty old. Their voices probably can't put up for that much longer. That's like since the mid-90s they've been doing the same lines. Just like, let us die. Anyone know who Lewis Dude is? Never heard of him.
I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
You want to guess what it is?
This is an outfit for a newborn. You bought it this morning. You wanted to surprise me.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
You know?
I know because you already gave it to me.
Oh,
this has happened before.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father. I need to know what happened.
Why are you doing this? My father died.
Died of a heart attack?
No, I didn't have anything to do with...
Any second now, he's gonna knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening.
It's a small apartment.
This can't be happening.
Police, open up.
That's him.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant. Please open the door.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door right now.
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me.
Stop.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
Hey!
You're home. What are you doing? Are you okay?
Is the entire game played from this tiny apartment? Let's gotta save on the budget. Deer games are an emerging genre. Hey, snake's in that box. I know, I recognize that. It's got fruit on it. Deer RPG. You know what this is? You know in all these movies when they want to show society is completely fucked up, they have a deer just walking along on the city streets, you know, completely abandoned? This is a game where you play as that deer, finally. You get to be the deer that lets everyone know that, yeah, society is dead. Apocalypse deer. For real this time. Oh, it's a Gears of War. Or a music video. This could also be memed. You could have any other video game character come out of her head. I don't know about you guys, but this sells me on it. Oh, that necklace from the end of that game. You remember that big, important, you know, MacGuffin? I barely do. Wow. Good job. Best trailer of the show.
Please welcome studio head Rod Ferguson.
You gotta bring more than that, okay? Come on, Rod.
Thanks, everyone. We're excited to announce that Gears 5 is releasing on September 10th. And if you want to play 4 days early, you can with our Ultimate Edition or membership in the newly announced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. With Gears of War 4, we wanted to earn your trust. But with Gears 5, we want to push the envelope by doing new things never seen in a Gears game before. And we'll tell you all about it this summer. In July, join us for our Versus multiplayer tech test, where you'll be one of the first to play our all-new competitive game type, Arcade. In August at Gamescom, go hands-on with the all-new Horde mode and see how character abilities can turn the tide on the battlefield. In September, we return to the biggest Gears campaign ever, where we'll explore more of Kate's harrowing journey and celebrate our launch on September 10th. But what are we talking about today? Today, it's a brand new way to fight the Swarm. In Escape, you play as one of 3 Hive Busters. You and your squad infiltrate the Hive,
I can actually feel the apathy growing.
Your life. Because we all know the best defense is a good offense. It's everything you love about Gears, turned up to 11.
Sorry, but you need more than a secret trapdoor platform rising out of the guy with a controller. They paid serious money for this, and I don't know if it's going to sell me. Welcome to our E3 haunted house.
They attacked, and we lost everything.
They attack, we protect.
Everything except the need for revenge.
Wait a minute, that voice.
This might look like a surrender, but it's not.
Yeah, I know that voice.
It's an invasion.
You wish it were Doom. Yeah, that's Lee Everett. Yeah, that robots. Why wouldn't we be fighting those in a Gears game? really? We're getting Ozzy Osbourne? Or not a remix of Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, they just sampled the I from Ozzy. Yep, that apathy is right over my shoulder right now. You had one chance. Can we call this Ozcore genre of music? Wow. Do you have any of the campaign to show us? That might do a bit better.
I hope you enjoyed your taste of Escape, an aggressive 3-player co-op experience, perfect for your living room couch. But it's not just about busting hives. You can build them too, and challenge your friends with the experiences you create. And tonight, join me on Mixer as we challenge these 3 WWE superstars, Xavier Woods, AJ Styles, and Tyler Breeze.
AJ Styles, really?
Survive a gameplay deep dive from right here in the Hive. For these at home, for the next 2 days, you and your friends can play in select Microsoft stores. So good luck out running the Swarm, and we'll see you on the leaderboards. Oh, and for anyone who pre-orders or plays within the first week, we've got something special just for you.
Well, that was a dud to me. Terminator? There's a Terminator skin in the game. Okay, gotcha. We're fighting games now, apparently. Cool. That's a way to suck the energy out of the room. Arnold, there's no way they can afford Arnold for that game. Arnold is pricey. I can just go ahead and take my headphones off for this one. Are you an elite gamer? Do you spend enormous amounts of money on a controller that you don't really need? Well, we've got the product for you. If they really wanted to sell this controller, they should have gotten Solid Snake to talk about it like he's talking about a gun. Like he does in Metal Gear Solid 3. Now that might sell some people on it. I'm not saying the controller's bad, I'm just saying I wouldn't pay money for it. Consider how much they cost. Especially, you know, just don't really need it. Yeah, Naked Snake, OG Snake. It doesn't matter, they're all the same snake, really. Except for the Keeper Snake. Keeper Snake is the only one that's different. Would you pay $140 for a controller? Oh. Here's a sequel to a game I still need to send. That everyone asked for.
When my father saved my life, he told me never to forget who I am, where I come from.
Is that Troy Baker?
But in this place,
no, I don't think it is.
To know my name. Getting attached is deadly. Because when darkness comes, I might be gone.
It is Troy? It sounded like him. Very muted Troy.
The virus tore society apart, but I won't let it turn me into an animal. Staying alive became the essence of our existence, yet life must be
This is
more
Troy
than
Baker
just
on
survival.
testosterone.
Every day the disease tries to crush us and make us forget who we are, but I keep fighting.
Seems like it's less about zombies and more just like, you know, a revolution for people. Oh yeah, are there supposed to be zombies in this game? I thought that was I thought that's what was in it. No, it's all about revolutions and, you know, totalitarian regimes. Here's a game Mike might be into, if he's in chat. Does nothing for me though. Well, that's how you get my attention in a car game. Suddenly Legos. Is there nothing that hasn't been, you know, got a Lego version yet? Has Game of Thrones got Legos? So that kind of works better than I would have expected. Normally a car commercial is a car game conference is the most boring thing you can show. This actually got my attention. They won't license Lego to any war stuff because war isn't a game. Well, Game of Thrones isn't so much war as it is, you know, character drama. And there's plenty of combat-related Lego. Look at the entire Marvel universe. They actually made a Lego car.
Combine McLaren's passion for design with about 500,000 of Lego's legendary bricks. You get this incredible life-size Lego Speed Champions McLaren
That's in the
Senna.
Ultra Elite version. It costs $25,000 for the game and that Lego car.
With the playful fun of Lego, you get the Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion. You will drive this Senna and more Lego Speed Champions cars in an entirely
Also
new
comes
world,
with a nice
packed
tote bag.
with inventive new challenges, new areas to explore, and loads of bricks to smash. The Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion launches this week. I'll see you there.
This is what we all came for. Is it weird that I'm automatically more interested in this than the actual Gears of War they just showed? I shouldn't be, but that trailer for Gears of War was just like, oh. Of all the games to get this treatment, it's Gears of War. Hey, buy our premium currency, fool. Let's see if the audience cheers. Nope, nothing. Oh, more zombie game.
My mission. Find the father I never knew.
My mission. Find a hero I've never met. He hasn't radioed in days.
He hasn't been seen since the outbreak.
Last time I heard his voice.
Yeah, this game didn't do very well at launch. I don't think did it.
Was in Trumbull Valley.
But Microsoft still bought them.
I've only heard whispers.
I've only heard legend.
Of unseen horrors.
This and Days Gone or Unreal Engine 4.
Here we can become stronger.
Yep, well, that's no big surprise. Unreal Engine 4 powers most games.
Now people are counting on me.
This is where my story could end.
This is where my story could begin.
I thought we had seen everything.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
That wasn't a yawn because I'm sleepy, and just like a yawn because of this trailer.
World premiere.
Oh, Phantasy Star. Is this a new game or a re-release or something? I never played the original, so it doesn't really mean much to me. Hot Waifu RPG. I see a bunch of weeb chat in chat. Sugoi ita desu ne. So this is a new game, right? Not like a re-release of a Phantasy Star 2? I've never paid much attention to it, to be honest.
Those of you who have played Phantasy Star know that this game had influenced many of the most popular games today. So with great delight, we welcome Sega back to our stage and Phantasy Star back on Xbox.
It's been a Japan exclusive for 10 years.
As we said, our goal on Team Xbox is to bring you the world's best games. Meeting with developers, playing their games, and introducing you to their games, these are the best parts of my job. Back at E3 2017, when I first met with the creators of this next game, they shared their ambition to bring their massively popular game with its passionate community of 650 million PC players to the entire world. I'm happy to announce our partnership with the legendary team at Smilegate. Their approach to game design demonstrates sheer creative boldness. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark franchise. On console, for the very first time.
Why do you think he's standing in the aisle for this?
This is Crossfire X.
It's like, no, go out onto the aisle. It'll be more dynamic. You're an elite operator in a world that doesn't care. Only you have the skills. An aggressive opening business practice, but sure. What even is this? Is this another game that's been out for a couple of years and they're just re-releasing it on console? Or in the West? I'm out of fucks to get these games. They're showing just don't interest me at this point. Am I sending E3? I'm not making a video on it if that's what you're asking. I'm just streaming it. I couldn't even tell you what that game was. Is it a third person, first person, RTS? What?
World premiere.
I sense waifus. Possibly another Eastern massively multiplayer online RPG. A lot of waifus in those games. See, waifu. You just pull that right out of your boobs? Sure. Kitty Sword Saga. Oh, Tails. Otaku Rise Up. It's another genre, I mean, another series I know next to nothing about, other than anime Final Fantasy.
There are 6 sirens in the universe. I used to be one of them. My name is Lilith, and I need you.
Wait, did she lose her powers at some point in 2? I didn't finish that game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that no is for not getting their original voice actor back for Claptrap.
The Children of the Vault is a psycho cult. 10 billion followers demand we join or die. We've got another proposal for them.
sick abs on Buddha Girl. You don't think it'll be as good as 2? Well, there's reason to believe that, and that's because the developer is very good at shitting their pants.
World premiere.
Oh, this might be the From Software game. Oh, it is.
I doubt you could even imagine it.
I'm at half chub.
That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance. The Elden Ring. Oh,
Wait, they're going back for prosthetic arms again?
shattered by someone or something. Don't tell me you don't see it. Look up at the sky. It burns.
For dry skin. Any chance on some gameplay? That was a cool trailer, but I kind of need to see more. Sorry, we're getting a bit of lag here. Alright, I'm sure Body Vidya will have at least a couple videos out going over every detail we missed. All top 10 details we missed.
Welcome back, Phil Spencer.
Things you didn't notice in the Aiden's trailer.
From multinational studios to one-person passion projects, thousands of Xbox games are in development for you right now. Just today, we showed you 60 games. We are now experiencing an unmatched expansion of creativity on Xbox. Gaming for you means connecting all of these creators to all of you. Last fall, we announced our ambition to empower everyone, everywhere to play by bringing Xbox to the cloud. We will do this in 2 ways, through Project xCloud and through console streaming.
Oh,
2 months
Stadia
ago,
thing. We gotta compete with that.
all Xbox developers to Project xCloud. Today, we invite those of you here at E3 for our first public hands-on of Project xCloud.
I'm not sold on that. I like to, you know, be able to own something.
Freedom to play right here at the show. And you'll have 2 ways to stream. There's a new platform feature, console streaming. It turns your Xbox One into your own personal and free xCloud server. Whether you're using a console in our data center or your console at home, this October, you'll be able to use our hybrid gaming cloud to play your games wherever you go.
The wonders of the future.
Where you play is now entirely your choice. You decide. So
Hasn't it always been?
About our next console. For us, The console is vital and central to our experience. We heard you. A console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only, gaming.
We learned our lesson. Please forgive us.
So the same team that created the world's most powerful console, Xbox One X, and innovated its groundbreaking processor and the Elite controller, the same team that engineered the world-class compatibility of today's Xbox One consoles, the same team that set the bar for live gaming services with Xbox Live, this same team set out on a new mission: to create the future of gaming for you.
When we think about the future of gaming, it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console.
We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
To facilitate that,
for people to get into
we're including a Microsoft camera with every new console.
Gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so like loading screens are a thing. You're sitting there in the fake elevator.
Wow, I didn't know that.
You know
Loading
that the game's
screens
loading in the
equals
background.
thing.
It's just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
Loading screen equals thing needs to be a Twitter
Our next
hashtag.
generation console is our custom designed processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates.
We mean it's
up
gonna
to
be
120 frames per second.
I've never seen that before. Cough, cough, PC.
Refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
I've never seen 120 frames before.
A new
That's
generation
amazing.
of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases over the current generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the
I've never seen an SSD either. What is this technology? You aliens?
Waiting for screens to load. That speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
It's all made using currently existing technology.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
It's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds. With the next generation, we can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlet.
Well, they're really calling it. No, they still don't have a name for it.
It eats monsters for breakfast.
This is Project Scarlet, the most powerful and highest performing console we've ever designed. Built for creators to unleash their boldest creative visions and optimized for players.
Yeah, Sony's also going on about faster load times. They're very impressed that they put an SSD in it.
Immersive experiences begin at the very heart of the console, at the silicon level itself. Together with our partners at AMD, we have co-engineered and custom designed a state-of-the-art processor for Project Scarlet.
You've done that every generation, though.
Power you could see defined previous generations. Power and performance you can see and feel defines Project Scarlet. When we talk about freedom to play, when we talk about Xbox in the cloud, when we talk about streaming your games, Project Scarlet and all of its power and all of its performance is the foundation of our future in console and the formation of our future in cloud. We launched Xbox 18 years ago with a game reviewers called the definitive reason to own an Xbox. Well, because humanity was and is worth saving, next holiday, we will launch Project Scarlet with Halo.
Smart man. Kinda need that in there, don't you? Just don't screw it up this time like you did with 5.
Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you? How big are you? Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you
That looks like... Oh, that... Too much uncanniness in that head twist.
And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? Miss you. And I love you. I love you. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you?
Oh, he aged a lot.
Good and bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Signal detected. Signal detected. Tag designation friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation friendly.
So, is this guy Tony Stark?
Signal detected. Tag designation.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS.
Oh. What are the odds?
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Armor shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please. Don't die. Yes! 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 We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check your armor's diagnostics.
No AI detected.
Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not...
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief.
I don't even know what happened in 5. I never finished playing it. I played like a couple hours at the beginning.
We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't think we're here is. No. Not then! Not again! We need to run!
Wait, is this taking place right after the first game? It can't be, right?
Get ready.
That can't be what they're going for, is it? That it's taking place in between 1 and 2?
I chose you because you were special.
Oh, it takes place at... Never mind. Apparently that's after 5.
I knew we would be perfect together. And I was right.
I guess I have to play 5 at some point just to get caught up. Okay, I think that might be the end of it if they're going back to old trailers. They got the sizzle reel now. I was hoping for a bit more gameplay. Really, they kind of peaked with the Cyberpunk. When you have Keanu Reeves show up in your trailer, you just can't top that. Yeah, it was an okay conference, but I don't think they showed just enough. A lot of it was stuff I kind of expected, but the Keanu Reeves bit, that was the best moment. They need to show more gameplay of some of the more, impressive game, like Halo. They could have showed gameplay of that. That'd have been nice. Since it's due to come out in just over a year. Bethesda doesn't happen until later tonight. Theirs is like at 8:30. But there's some cool indie looking games though that they showed off. But overall, really, the Cyberpunk thing was the best. Even though it was just a trailer and not gameplay, the Keanu surprise was worth it. It's a reboot. It's a full reboot. Where are you hearing that from? I think they're keeping the details of the new Halo storyline a little closer to the vest for anyone to know what it is just yet. But I just know it looked like the destroyed Halo ring looked like the one at the end of the first game. One of the El Dorito guys said it in a voice. Well, so that's the end of the Xbox show. Wow, that was longer than I thought. That was an hour and 30 minutes. So, are they actually? Like I said, I don't know if it's a reboot or not. I can't really confirm that or not. I'll have to. I'm sure the information will come out soon enough if it is. But I gotta stretch. I still got more streaming to do later today. So, that's going to be the end of the stream for right now. I'll be back later tonight at 7 for some Metal Gear Solid. We might interrupt some of the Metal Gear Solid to watch the Bethesda conference, since I don't think that'll be too long. So we might do that, plus Metal Gear Solid 3 tonight. Hopefully you guys will be back for that, for both of those. So, If you haven't joined my Discord community, make sure you scroll down below and click that Discord button. You can continue your conversation on what your favorite memes and trailers were from the show today. You can also hit that follow button up above if you're new to the stream. Alright guys, I'll see you in a couple hours with Metal Gear Solid 3. Until then, later.